Ready? Alright, this is my first attempt at making a retro video. This is the first of the videos that I'm going to make that's going to be discussing quite a few topics that are retro. Right now we'll be discussing just some of the things that I pulled out of storage and I just started putting up mainly for convenience. I like to play my old systems, and I can't play my old systems if they're always in storage. It's kind of like always a hassle to go in there and go into storage and pull them out and stuff. So what I do is I brought them out, cleaned them up real nice, put them in storage. I still got quite a few more to bring out, but this is my showcase, and I just wanted to see how it looks and test this and see how it works. So if it works out great, it'll be a great addition to what I need. But this is the first start, as you can see. Right here is a small bookshelf that I bought that has a few shelves in it that is giving me an idea of what it is that I want to have, but I need something much bigger. Some of these systems are so big. Some of these systems are so big that the video games that I have for the systems are so much that I need quite a bigger space, much bigger wall unit. But this is just a test. Just want to see how it feels and how it goes from here. So most likely I'll be editing this, but I just want to see how it looks. So this is my first shelf. We're going to start off with the top shelf. The top shelf has the 1985 NES system, the actual NES system that came out. This one right here has the actual phone number that you would call for assistance when you have anything that you need to be fixed with it. So it's fun. I mean, I think I actually called the number not too long ago, and believe me when I tell you, it's not an NES system anymore. Assistance, it's a porno. You maybe can get a date with it. It's definitely not for this. This right here is where I keep my actual controllers for the NES. It has the zapper in it, the wires, the RF switches and things. I try to keep everything wrapped up, protected from dust and hopefully from any type of damage and things. So I actually did that even when it was in storage. I had plastic containers, which I had everything in, so it kind of worked out pretty good. And they work. Everything that I have here still works great. That's the best thing I like about this. That I like about these systems. There's also something that I'll talk about before I finish this. I just want to give you an idea on this, why I do this. Some people do it for certain reasons. Why I do it. By the way, this is a 1985. Here I got some. I have the actual adapter for it. I have some video games, some classic video games. I don't have as many NES titles that I wish that I had, but I do have quite a few games that I did though. Mike Tyson Punch-Out, classic. They don't make Mike Tyson Punch-Out anymore. You can't find Mike Tyson Punch-Out anymore. They won't make another Mike Tyson Punch-Out. This is when Mike Tyson was the boxing heavyweight champion. He was the thing back then. So they made a video game from him for the NES. Classic. Anyone who remembers this remembers Little Mac's road to the championship. So at the end you fight Mike Tyson. So that was a pain, but we'll talk about that when we review the game. On the second shelf I got the actual Xbox system itself. This one came out in 2001. A lot of people have some negative thoughts on this system. I personally enjoyed this system. I thought this was a great system. I had a lot of fun with the games. I had a lot of fun with the system. At the end of the day, my feelings on a system is if I had fun with it, then it's worth it. So the 2001 Xbox, the very first one, was great. The next shelf down here, I got a Super Nintendo. I got a Nintendo 64. It's a little bit bunched up here because, like I said, I need more space. But right here I have the Super NES. To me, the Super NES is my favorite system of all time. It comes first when it comes to graphics, when it comes to sound, when it comes to just complete enjoyment. The Super NES was the #1 system, and this is my opinion, of course, but my favorite system of all time is the SNES. The Nintendo 64 is right next to it. I do have some Nintendo 64 games here. Nintendo 64 is another system that takes a lot of flack, but to me, has some great titles to it. Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, Super Mario 64. I mean, the first real 3D game that immersed you into that world. Everything that came out after it that's 3D that you were immersed into actually started from here. So Nintendo has to get high marks for this. And also, one last thing on the Nintendo 64. Nintendo 64 was the very first system that came out with the best video wrestling games of all. anything that came out afterwards, like Day of Reckoning or the SmackDowns, anything that came out after this was the basis for it. This system had the best graphics for it and the best wrestling game engines. I think THQ was the company that was making it, but great system. Had a lot of fun with it. The next shelf right here, we have a Model 2 Genesis, a Model 2 Sega CD. I got some Genesis games right here, complete with manuals and all in boxes. I also have some Genesis games that are loose, but I keep them in plastic to protect them from the dust. Anybody who has cartridge-based systems knows what dust does to you after time. Little story on this right here, this system right here. I actually had the original Genesis Model 1 with a Model 2 Sega CD system connected, but throughout the years, moving and things of that nature, it just didn't work anymore. So this system right here, me and my wife frequent thrift shops and flea markets in the area. So we go to this one thrift shop that we're very fond of in our area, and we walked into the location one day, and it was 5 minutes before I walked in there. My wife says, "Why do we keep coming in here when we never find anything?" 5 minutes later, we walk in, and what's sitting on the counter but a Model 2 Sega CD, fully functional, with a Model 2 Sega Genesis, with about 6 or 7 games, wires and all. They gave me a great package deal for it. I must have spent about $60, $65 for all of it. I mean, I can't say enough good things about thrift shops and flea markets. That's all I can tell you. On the bottom down here, I have a Dreamcast, a system which was the last of home-based console systems from Sega. Sega, great company to me. I really had a lot of fun playing with Sega systems. I still have a lot of fun playing with Sega. Unfortunately, they made a lot of decisions that hampered them, but Sega actually came close to overtaking Nintendo and taking them out. That's how if you look into it, and I read into this and did my research, they came very close. But all in all, Sega does live on. Sonic lives on. I mean, Sonic is the franchise mascot for Sega, and you find him everywhere. So Sega lives on. But I also have a Sega Saturn here with all wires, connections, and I actually have in my possession I'll pull it out just to give you a brief idea of what I have here. This is a CD case in which people use to put their loose CDs and things when you don't have cases for them and stuff. Well, I'm using this actually for all my Sega CD, Sega Saturn. I also have manuals in here. I'll show you. I have manuals. I have games. You see all the manuals that I have here. Manuals for Dreamcast, Saturn, Sega CD. I have Sega CD games, Sonic CD Classic, possibly the best Sonic game ever made. I also have Sewer Shark, full FMV films. I also have Sega Saturn games in here. I have Dreamcast games in here. It's quite a bit, quite a few here. I think I have, I haven't counted them, but I must have about over 100 CDs here. But this is just a test. I just want to give an idea of how this looks, and I'll most likely first post this on my Facebook page so my friends can look at it and ask for your advice and your thoughts on what I can do to get better on this. But it's my first shot. Also, this is, once I get everything settled the way I want it, we're going to ultimately go on YouTube. I do have a YouTube channel. I just haven't uploaded any videos. This will be my first time doing that. But what I'll do is I'll just test them out on my Facebook friends first, see how they feel about them. And if they like them, then give me some ideas. I'll definitely use your ideas and see if it gets a little bit better. But we'll be just discussing not only video games, but we'll be discussing comic books. I'm a big comic book guy. We'll be discussing 80s animation, my animation collection. I have quite a few different cartoons throughout the years. Saturday morning cartoons was the best in the 80s. Nothing come close to that. It's a great time. You always look forward to Saturday mornings. Get your big bowl, salad bowl. That's what me and my brother used to use. Salad bowls or pots, believe it or not, for cereal and fill them up with cereal and sit in front of the TV up to about 10 or 11 o'clock and then we run outside. But we always had our Saturday mornings first, which was the cartoons and our cereals. So we always look forward to that. We'll also be discussing movies. My wife is a big movie collector, so I'm sure she'll get involved with this also and discuss some of her favorite films. She has a lot of films. But this is just our first shot. I just want to give me an idea of what you think. I'm not looking for perfection here. I'm just a regular guy trying to give my thoughts on things. I'm a big fan of the some retro channels. Classic Game Room, Mark is awesome. Pat the NES Punk right now, he's not doing any reviews. He's doing more of a podcast, but I'm a big fan of Pat. Also Teddy Rubskin. I like Teddy Rubskin, the teddy bear. I think he's hilarious. I think he's great. I also, who else? You got Classic Game Room, Pat NES. You got Teddy Rubskin, AVG. How can you not remember this guy? Cinemassacre. Kind of watch him on a regular basis. So I'm trying to like listen to everybody's ideas, but at the end of the day, these are going to be my opinions. My sons are going to be involved also. They'll be giving their opinions. My daughter's a big fan of certain video games. She'll be giving her opinions. So it'll be kind of like a family affair here. But it's called RodzSquad Retro Reviews. All awesome reviews. And I hope you guys enjoy it. So again, this is my first shot. I hope you guys enjoy it and give me your ideas. Let's go to my Facebook, guys. So give me your thoughts when you're done. Thanks. See you later.